Welcome to part 24. Yes, I know that last part I did say part 24, but that was actually 23. But due to the footage that I was covering, I was a little bit upset and I got my numbers a little bit off, but at least I caught it before I got too far down the line with it. Now getting that back on track. So we're only off on the one video. But anyways, getting back into this Revelations. I'm going to start back off at verse 5. And this is part 24 of Wars and Rumors of Wars and Perilous Times. And I had to take a small little break while I was in the middle of doing this and do a couple other, cover a couple other things. But, there are things, let me just state, if war wasn't already cranking out, I'm sure once these next videos, 20 through whatever here gets kicked off, I'm sure that they will aid in helping kick off the spiritual war to a whole new level. That said, let's get on into this. Verse Revelation 6, 5, recapping on 5, because I know I covered it some in part 19, but I'm going to recap on it. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast saying, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see that thou hurt not the oil and the wine." Now let me see about getting into the Strongs here for some of this. Looking for verse 6, 5. Okay. Looking at balances. Now I'm not gonna go through all these, but I will put it where that you can certainly see it. And that way you can kind of, like I said, you can look these up for yourself even. Now, I'm going to discuss the word scale a little bit, though, because it is a coupling that is fitted. Servitude, a law or an obligation. That is the Strong's definition of it. Let's look at the Thyers. A yoke that is put on a draft cattle, or its definition B, used of any broken or bondage. B1, as that of slavery. B2, of troublesome laws imposed on one of the Masonic law, hence the name is so transferred to the command of Christ as to contrast them with the commands of the Pharisees, which were a veritable yoke. Yet even Christ's commands must be submitted to, though easier to be kept. Now, let me just say about that right there, that of that troublesome law. We were just talking about troublesome laws in 20 through part 20 through 23. I showed some footage of troublesome things. That's kind of a bondage to the Christian people. They're trying to make us adhere to those troublesome laws that go against the written word of God. They're trying to go against the laws of the Lord. Okay, now wheat is, I'm going to give you a chance to just look over this. Give it just a minute to pick this up because I'm trying to make this one a little bit faster by just trying to catch this stuff. Y'all can certainly look this up. Wheat, barley. You just take those words, add there, like barley and penny and just different things, the oil and the wine. And you take that out there and you look it up. Let's look at that. Some more stuff on the barley. We need to pause it and really give it a deep look. This is just easier this way to let y'all see this. And this is what the oil is certainly used for. Different things. Let me see here. I'm getting on over here. Because I really want to get on into this and get more of this covered. But now this is talking about the wine now. Being an intoxicating drink. We're not supposed to be partakers of that type of stuff though. Now, let's get over here into well, hold on a minute. Let me cover this. This is about the horse. Now, you see what the, because, okay, this stuff I was just showing is on this. 6-8. So let's get on into 6-8, and then I'll show you the rest of that. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, just the fourth part, not all of it, to kill with the sword, which I just showed you what sword was, to kill with the sword and with hunger. And with death, and y'all want to say that it's just a spiritual famine. I don't think so. Though that may kill you spiritually, it ain't going to kill you physically. And with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Now, if y'all think this ain't coming, you got nothing coming. The beasts of the earth already been increasing their attacks. Now we're going to look some more at the hunger. Give you a few moments to really give that a looking over. Pause it if you need to. This is about death. And death of the body, separation of soul, this is still about the death. Talking about life and stuff being taken from the earth in peace. And all this stuff. We've talked about this, and we certainly see this happening. But now I want to get on in to the fifth seal. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them which were slain for the word of God, and for a testimony which they held. Which testimony is that? Well, the testimony of Jesus Christ, of course. And they cried with a loud voice. Sorry about that. They cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Now, I wanted to point this out because this is where we are coming up on this seal being opened. We are already seeing that the seal of death is open. I showed you how many people perished in that great earthquake that we've already seen. And this is, the death toll is not fully in yet. And I'm going to cover a little more of this in the next part. And I'm just going to take the time right now to say, physically I may not be with you at this time because of things I have to do for the Lord. But I am not going anywhere, and I will continue to serve God in whatever capacity that Jesus has me to. Now, if he provides me a way and wants me to come out into the public view, then I shall come forth and come right out, and I will be in service as often as I can. But if he should order me to stay in my wilderness, then I will certainly be staying in my wilderness. Love y'all. See you in the next part.